Hello everyone students. Today we will discuss the topic is the evil of terrorism. First of all, we will see the synobasis and glossary words. Synobasis, meaning of the terror and terrorism, types of the terrorism and devices adopted. Terrorism is a worldwide phenomenon. The growth of the terrorism in India, steps to check terrorism. Now we will check the glossary words. Concept means idea. Hostage, person used as a pledge to have certain demands fulfilled. Disaster, unfortunate. Phenomena, happening. Cult, system or culture. Disconducted, dissatisfaction. Nightmare, a horrible dream. Two pronged, two sided. Redress, remove. Grievances, complaints. Now start. The word terror means fear or panic. Terrorism is taken to mean the use of terror by a group of individuals to achieve its goal. The center meaning of the concept of terrorism is use of terror for furthering of political ends. It includes the use of force not only by individuals and groups but also by the government. It was originally used to denote the use of terror by the French Revolutionary government against its opponents. The range of objectives followed by terrorists is rather wide. However, four main forms are murder, bomb explosion, kidnapping of individuals as hostages, and hijacking of planes. Terrorism is of two types, political terrorism and criminal terrorism. Of the two, political terrorism is much more dangerous. Its consequences are disaster and far reaching. Political terrorists are well trained and well organized. They indulge in senseless violence on a large scale in order to terrorize the people and the government. Hijacking of plans, robberies, murder of big personalities, and shooting down the innocent people are the various devices adopted by the terrorist organization. Terrorists constantly change their hideouts. When caught, they try to commit suicide. They make think that they are the patriots. Patriot means Deshbhakt. In fact, they are criminal elements used by the clever politicians. Terrorism is the worldwide phenomenon. Terrorist outfit are active in many parts of the world. They are operating in the Middle East and in the most country of the Europe. Terrorism is a cult being practiced in Ireland, Sri Lanka, and many countries of the West Asia and Africa. India has also witnessed the rise of terrorism in the states like Bihar, Assam, West Bengal, Mizoram, Punjab, and Jammu Kashmir. Despite the best efforts of the government of India, terrorism has not been wiped out. The growth of terrorism in India is due to the failure of the government to give justice and the equality to the people. The unjust treatment of the government generate discontent. Discontent goes on the simmering and ultimately bursts out in the form of the terrorism. The enemy countries have their own role to play. With a view to create and encouraging anarchy, they train terrorists and supply them with the sophisticated arms. State terrorism further worsens the situation. Our police and paramilitary forces get active to show their efficiency in the dealing with the terrorists. They arrest and torture the innocent. The Punjab problem is the result of all these factors. It has brought untold misery to the Punjab. This nightmare continued for about 2 decades. The history of the world shows that terrorism has never succeeded. The reason is not far to seek. The state today is much stronger. It has forces which are well armed. However, the government should make a two-pronged attack on terrorism. On one hand, it should make every effort to redress the genuine grievances of the people. It should realize that political problems give rise to terrorism if they are not fairly settled. Such problems must be solved without any delay. On the other hand, the government should try to be honest and sincere in its design. Its action should show that it means business.